talent, all that talentless
all
is
the
earning
MPs
millions a
are
year.
failing.
Oh, you're they've been at it for years.
Talent.
Talentless.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
All of them, talentless.
oh yes.
Old Gary Chris packet is on 1.75 million.
Oh yeah, we're paying for that.
I'm not.
She's got 11 million. He just finished about 20,000. You're paid up with 11 million.
13 years since I had one.
Good
that?
for you, mate. Don't
TV licence.
I get
13
mine
year.
with The money I got.
13 year.
Well, Harry, it's like a Dill. You know, Dill at the phone. He doesn't have a TV, but he pays. I said, what are you paying it for?
Yeah.
Come and knock on your door. You don't have a TV. Don't pay it.
Of course.
He doesn't watch TV. He doesn't listen to radio.
Well, he's
It's like-
stupid, isn't he?
Well, it is.
He's an idiot.
Well, you don't need it.
You can watch it on the phone.
You don't.
He has all dodgy channels.
You
I have
don't-
a dodgy box. Now
You
we can
don't
do
need.
movies.
You don't need a license for radio anymore. Scrap that in the 70s.
And he blocked off the BBC. Blocked it
Oh,
all
the old
together.
radio license. Yeah.
Yeah. Scrap that in the 70s.
No, they should scrap the TV
I had my
license.
marriage
Yeah.
was taken off me.
Your marriage license.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
but you were
was
happy about that, weren't you? Your marriage license.
Well, it's something to
BBC
see.
didn't take it, did they?
It's something to see, isn't it? I tell you what, how much is Galilee could get me?
1.75 million.
That is the biggest joke in the country, that.
Yeah, and that Claudia Linton one.
No, yeah.
700 and
Man, I like it, I like it.
785,000.
Yeah, yeah.
Plus she's doing the fucking Head and Shoulders adverts. Oh yeah,
Ah,
she's
not just
raking
that,
it in.
but Strictly Come Dancing, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah, that's for that. Yes,
Dancing.
yeah. I think she has a show on radio
I'll
too.
tell you
Oh,
who
she
they
does
had
a
on
lot,
that
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
one
Gallagher,
year.
Lineker, and he's bloody useless.
Everyone's up in arms about that, you know. That's the best bit. You
I
playing
don't
Gary
know why they
Lineker?
don't do something about it.
Well, Lord Hall, the Director General, you can guarantee he'll be in about 5 million a year. And the fact he's a fucking lord as well.
Why did they get rid of Jimmy Savile?
Oh, he's a brave man, him.
I'll tell you what.
Well, this is another thing. All that scandal for decades.
Yeah.
BBC hiding it.
They're all at it.
I'll tell you what.
Of course they fucking are.
I'll tell you what. There's been that much controversy about the BBC in the past few months, right? And people are up in arms about it. But I have a theory. I honestly believe that this is exactly what the BBC want, right?
The BBC
you know,
are known for chasing ratings.
no, you know,
Anything.
you know all this boycott the BBC and cancel the licence and all this lot, these petitions that are going round,
Yeah.
right? I think if people do that, they're playing exactly into BBC's hands, because what'll happen if enough people cancel the TV licences, the BBC will go to the government, right?
I'm
Whoever,
listening, I'm going to get me drink. I'm listening.
whoever the government of the day happens to be, right? They'll go to the government and they'll say, "Hey, all these people are cancelling the TV licences. We've got no fucking money. We'll have to shut. We'll have to shut BBC 4, radio fucking whatever, and all this clatter, right?" And then the government will say, "Well, what do you want us to do about it?" And they'll say, "Put it on the council tax, so everybody has to pay."
Because the Tories handed it back to the Beeb, didn't they?
Yes.
And they just... Because the Beeb were whinging, so the Tories had said, right, I think Cameron was still in, and said, right, well, we haven't got a fucking Prime Minister right now, have
No.
we?
What
Dumb
happened?
and Dumber up for the award. Or...
What happened was the government made an agreement with the BBC, right? And the BBC fucking agreed to it.
They did?
Right.
That's right.
And they said, right, we'll allow you to increase the licence fee year on year in line with inflation, and we'll also bring iPlayer under the umbrella of needing a TV licence, which they did in 2016,
No.
right? Yeah, they did.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, yeah. If you take the burden of the over 75s TV licences over, and the BBC said, yeah, where do we sign?
Yeah.
And they fucking agreed to it.
I know they did.
And now they're going,
And
oh,
now they're
fucking
saying
hell.
if we don't charge over 75s, BBC Two is going to go. BBC, it's all fucking shite anyway.
Yeah, it's all
But
repeats.
I mean, I don't know about you, I have Sky, so
I
obviously
don't
I pay
know.
a subscription for that.
Yeah.
Right, and there's NAFL on there. But the likes of your Gold and your Dave Channel and all others, it's all BBC programmes,
Output,
and the BBC get a cut of that.
Yeah.
EastEnders, right?
Well, the BBC actually partly own those channels.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
EastEnders, the BBC have just built a new set, Albert Square.
yeah.
£87 million. It was 27 over, but and they're saying, well, why build it? The original one's not fit for purpose. Well, fucking make it fit for purpose. They're worth about 8.5 billion. Twats.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
They spent £1 billion on new broadcasting house. They sold television centre for 200 million, but they kept hold of the studios. All ITV, Good Morning Britain, fucking
Yeah.
they're all filmed there because ITV are building new studios. But that's fine because it's commercial.
Yeah. Yeah.
They'll be charging them in rent about 10 grand a week. Oh, listen, you know, they're gonna have to start advertising because they advertise their own shite anyway, or axe the fucking lot.
I'd make them go subscription like Sky.
My dad said that.
Yeah.
That is going to happen. Brexit. Boris will sort it out, like he will with Brexit. He'll say, right, you lot, fuck off.
Oh, Boris hates the fucking BBC. Did you hear what he called them last week?
What did he call it?
Brexit bashing corporation.
You're
He
going to
was
say Brexit,
no,
Brexit bashing cunts?
no. He was in this.
Quiet, he said.
Oh, yeah.
He was in this fucking room making a speech, right? And he stopped midway through, and he went, "Is anybody from the BBC at the back?" You know where all the cameras were.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Anybody from the BBC at the back? And some cunt went like that, yeah, right. And he said, "Oh, the Brexit bashing corporation are in the building."
I know
And
he
he
doesn't like the
fucking
people.
hates them, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, they're too vanilla, you know what I mean? God forbid that they offend, you know. But they're offending us, you know what I mean?
Well, they're not offending me.
Well, no, no, they're not offending me, but it's just irritating the way they go on,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just arseholes.
Yeah. Oh, hey, arseholes. I've just been over the park and made a fucking video about it. Me and read this. Right? This is what I just read out the camera. That camera.
Threatening letters to a blind Carlisle man, despite having been told numerous times about his medical inability to watch TV films. He's only 26.
Yep,
Chris Mills, huh?
yep. Fucking hounding him there.
Well, I mean, you know, the fact is, he can't watch TV, can he? Because he's blind,
Yeah.
poor fella.
Yeah. And he's told him numerous times.
There's no charging him for the license and he's blind.
Well, they say if you're blind or registered blind, they'll give you a 50% reduction. But if you're totally blind, as I'm surmising that this guy is, right? If he hooked up a Freeview box to an audio amplifier, not to his telly, just to an audio amplifier, right? Effectively, he's only listening to the TV sound, so that's radio. And radio,
Are you on Facebook?
no.
You want to get on social media and get people to share it and follow you?
Oh, this is going on YouTube.
The thing is, the irony is, if you don't pay your TV licence, you're prosecuted, £1,000 fine, you're going to jail, you get it free.
Yeah. Well, you only get sent to jail if you don't pay the court fine. But the only way to deal with them, right? I'm on this forum called TV Licence Resistance, right? I've been on it for years. And the only way to deal with them is when they send the threatening letters, if they scare you, I mean they're all bullshit. They're not worth the paper they're fucking written on. But if they scare you, just drop them in a fucking shredder, then drop the contents of the shredder into the fucking bin, right? If they send the boys round, fucking Hampton TV licensing, fuck off, bang, door shut,
So
right?
we came to my door, this little job's worth came to my door when I lived in Emlington. I remember because it was snowing, it was just after Christmas. He said, "Oh, he's from." I said, "Oh, you fuck off."
It's the only way to deal with them.
Honestly.
Because some people think they have powers and they haven't.
The Beeb had the monopoly for too long. Well, they haven't now.
Nah.
Shitting themselves because they're afraid because they won't have the lifestyle, the luxuries that they've had now because obviously.
Yeah.
And anything decent, any decent shows. I used to love Top of the Pops. I mean, I was only born in the late 70s, but I used to love Top of the Pops and different things. Grange Hill, got rid of them all. Any decent stuff. They put all this shit on.
Yeah, because the bulk of the money goes to so-called talent and staff and upkeep of buildings. And you know, there's probably about 30 bob left over to make a couple of fucking rubbish TV programmes. That's why they're always showing repeats.
Yeah. I mean, I'm saying about Broadcasting House and the new Albert Square.
Yeah.
The show's still depressing and shite. Over in Salford in Manchester, Media City, it looks fantastic, but BBC have a massive hand in that. Their
Yeah, I know,
studios.
yeah.
A lot of their
Yeah.
shows are done there. How much did that cost?
Yeah. Well, I've been to Broadcasting House in London. I went round with my video camera, not inside, but outside.
But you know, mate,
right?
you know the original. I mean, it was built in
Oh Christ, yeah.
1930s. It's
Yeah.
a beautiful. The original part's a beautiful
Yeah.
bit, but you
Yeah.
know that's a listed building. The Beeb don't even fucking use the original building.
Yeah.
All the add-on to use that.
It looks good, doesn't it, though, on the outside with that clock?
Yeah.
It's just, I guess, on the
That's
top.
right. You've got the clock. You've got the church.
Yeah,
it's
it's good, yeah.
Regent. You go right to Regent Street. It's,
Yeah. All Souls Church it's called.
It's
Is
a
it?
thing.
Yeah.
And you've got Our Souls Church next to it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You did right there.
Yeah.
Kick the camera up and get these bastards on news.
Hey, they might give you. We'll have to give you a job. So we'll give you a job. 500 grand a year. Would you
I'll
take
put it-
this? You
I'll-
better not.
I put it on YouTube and I had people commenting, why are you going round filming Broadcasting out and you fucking hate the BBC? I said, it's my prerogative, mate.
Well, that's it. You know,
Yeah.
like,